So, labas ko lang ang aking pointer. So, yan. Okay. Now, we have 3 types of ways in getting hands-on sa Cisco equipment. Okay. So, first is physical. Second is via GNS3, and the third is yung packet tracer, and I will discuss all of those in this module itself. So, unahin muna natin yung physical Cisco equipment. So, ito yung lab ko dati. Okay, so, and this is where I was also teaching face-to-face yung mga estudyante ko dati sa aking training center. So, they have their very own network crack, may computer sila, and they have hands-on sa Cisco equipments. And, now, medyo, kung sa tingin ninyo, parang overkill yung setup ko. Well, it is. Medyo overkill siya. Pero, maganda siyang way para mag-hands-on yung mga estudyante ko dati. And, they're actually holding yung Cisco equipment itself. So, and ang gusto ko is ma-feel nila kung ano yung ginagawa ko whenever I'm doing my network engineering tasks sa aming kumpanya. And as you can see, sila yung mga previous students ko sa CCNA. So, they have their own very own certificate, which you will also get once you finish our training. And hindi lang mga Pilipinong tinuturuan ko, I also teach international students on how to do computer networking using Cisco. So, makikita dito, ito yung mga Middle Eastern at saka African students ko. Okay? And ito yung picture ko sa aking kumpanya and with the Cisco equipment itself. So, makikita ninyo, walang pagkakaiba, or I almost pattern yung vibe ng aking classroom doon sa vibe kung ano yung makikita ninyo sa inyong workplace sa mga data center itself. And as you can see, nakita siguro for some of you, nakita niyo yung video ko sa YouTube na nag-install ako or nag-rack ako ng isang Cisco equipment. Really, that's what we do in real life. Okay. And ganun din, yung mga OJTs na tinuturuan ko dati or ng mga OJTs ko sa aking kumpanya at saka sa dun sa kumpanya pinagtatrabahuan ko is as much as possible, I want to give them hands-on training. Kasi nothing beats pa rin a Cisco hands-on training. Kasi dito nafe-feel mo yung equipment nahahawakan mo siya. Pero ayan nga, ito yung basic na kailangan ninyo to start your very own Cisco Lab. Okay, so what you need is 3 routers ng Cisco, 3 Cisco switches, 6 na UTP straight through cable, 6 na UTP crossover cable. Napag-usapan natin yung difference ng straight and cross through sa previous modules natin, and 6 na serial cables for your wide area network connection. Now, let's discuss ano yung mga recommended equipment ko for your physical lab kung gusto mong kumuha ng physical lab. So, my recommendation is I want you to get yung Cisco 1841. Now, for some of you, you might be thinking, sir, meron naman tayong 2600 Cisco routers na 2600. Well, those are good. Pwede pa rin naman gamitin yon, pero I want you to get yung Cisco 1841s. Bakit? Kasi they are upgradable to Cisco iOS 15. Okay, platform 15. Yung iOS version or yung kumbaga sa Apple iOS 15, parang ganon, okay? Or iOS 14. O sa Android naman, it's yung mga Android version, okay? So Windows naman, Windows 7, Windows 10. So sa Cisco, ganun din. Mayroon tayo Cisco iOS 12 platform, version 12 platform. Meron tayong Cisco iOS 15 version 15 platform, which is yun yung gusto kong kunin ninyo. Cisco iOS 15. Kasi nandun lahat yung, almost lahat ng equipment na gagamitin nyo in real life will almost always be in Cisco 15, platform 15 version. Kasi yun yung pinaka-recent Okay? Kung meron naman kayo extra budget, you can get yung 1941, which is yung next model from the 1841. Option nyo na yan. Pero these routers are readily available actually in marami tayong pwedeng pagbilihan nito sa Philippine market. and you can buy your own. Later, bibigay ko sa inyo yung vendor ko ng second-hand Cisco products if you really want to build your very own Cisco lab. Okay. Yung partner ko is called Telematico. So you can search them in Google. So they deal with, so SI sila, service integrator slash reseller. And they also resell second-hand Cisco products. So, ayan, in terms of routers, ito yung dalawang models na I would recommend that you get. In terms of switches naman, I want you to get dalawang 2960 series na switches, whether 24 or 48 port yan, it's really up to you. But at the most, ang kailangan mo lang is 24 ports to play or to learn Cisco networking. And so dalawang kailangan mong kunin, 2960 switches. And I also want you to get at least one, okay, 3750. Gagamitin mo to for layer 3 switching, which is karamihan ng mga companies ngayon are using layer 3 switching to simplify things in their network, yung network topology nila. And the Cisco 3750 can do that. So, in terms of switches, ito yung kailangan ninyo, dalawang 2960 or at isang 3750. You can also buy tatlong 3750. Okay? Hindi ko naman sinasabing hindi pwede. You can also buy tatlong 3750 and that would work as well. Okay? Now, ano pa yung kailangan nyo? You need at least 6 UTP crossover cables and 6 straight-through cables para sa ating labs. And you also need at least 6 serial cables. Now, ano tong serial cables na to? This is an old way of connecting your routers to the internet or to the service provider. Now, bakit hindi fiber optic? Bakit hindi LAN? Which is for some of you, you might think na yun naman ang ginagamit sir ngayon, di ba? Maka-fiber optic na tayo tsaka Ethernet. Yes, maka-fiber tayo at Ethernet. You can use that one actually in your lab. Pero as much as based sa Cisco training kasi, gusto nilang pagamitin kayo ng serial cables. Bakit? Mas madali siyang i-troubleshoot first hand. Kapag tinitingnan mo pa lang yung topology mo using a physical lab, nakikita mo kaagad ang difference ng ISP cable at saka LAN cable. Okay, yung cable na ginagamit sa local area network mo versus yung ginagamit as service provider. They want you to be trained to look for things like that. Pero in real life talaga, halos lahat naka-fiber and LAN cable lang eh. Itong either cross or straight going to your service provider. Okay, sa router nila or directly to another rack or cabinet. Depende sa solution. Pero bakit kailangan nila gusto ni Cisco ganitong kunin mo? This is to train first your eyes, okay, and yung mentality mo on how to differentiate yung different types ng connections natin. Okay, but kung gusto mo makatipid, you can use crossover and straight. Wala namang kaso yun eh. Pero magkakaiba lang, magiging iba lang ng konti yung labs natin. Okay. Now, ano pa yung kailangan yung bilhin for your physical lab? You need to buy serial 1 modules. Ito. That you need to put in your ano ba tawag dito? Nasa dulo ng dila ko. Okay, expansion slots ng iyong Cisco routers. Okay, so ang tawag dito sa Cisco WAN interface module, tatanggalin mo lang yung backplate tapos isusuksok mo to sa loob. Then that would give you your internet connection using serial cables. Okay, ito yung pinagsasaksakan nitong mga kable na to. Okay, it's DCE or DTE. Okay, so dito yan kinakabit. Okay, kasi kung wala kang WAN interface module, pwede ka pa rin mag-lab pero ang gagamitin mo na is cross or straight and you will not see yung difference ng ISP at saka ng LAN cables mo. Okay, so anong upside ng setup na ganito ng ating lab? Actual hands-on experience with Cisco equipments. So you will get the full version experience ng paglalaro ng Cisco iOS and at the same time ng Cisco equipment. Now, for majority of you that are going to be watching this one is ang downside nito is it's going to be an additional investment on your training. Okay? Kasi kailangan mong bilihin lahat ng equipment na to eh. And hindi lang yun. Kailangan mo rin paghandaan yung magiging spike ng power consumption ng bahay ninyo kasi syempre, parang computer yan eh. Although hindi naman siya kasing lakas ng isang full setup na gaming computer, 1,500 watt or 1,250 watt power supply. Actually, sobra-sobra pa yun for all of those equipment. Pero, yes, maganda ka na lang dun sa extra kuryenteng gagastusin mo. Okay? And ang number one na problema kasi when you're trying to buy Cisco equipment and using it for your labs sa CCNA is once pumasa ka sa CCNA, wala ka na paggagamitan eh. You can still use it on your CCNP and CCIE, pero you will need to buy extra set of equipments for that one. Kung gusto mo talagang mag-practice for your CCNP and CCIE. Actually, yung instructor ko dati that was teaching yung CCNA that I heard before, actually sa equipment ko, sa lab ko, siya nag-practice for his CCIE certification exam. So dito siya nagla-lab, hands-on. Okay? Pero syempre, yun ang downside na when you have a physical lab.